So, the season of resolution is back, and is also back are the commitments to oneself and sorts of promises to become better. Initially, though, the energy and motivations are high, but over a period of time, we lose the track of it. So, a lot of resolutions fails, and many of us try to get those resolutions passed in somehow in this coming months, but they fail because they are not the right resolution for you. That may be due to the pressure which the society pushes on us and the inputs of the society, and also it might be too vague for us, and there is no realism and there is no real plan in achieving the same. Apart from this, there is lack of accountability, as I believe that success is a series of steps and to be followed those steps to achieve the goals. Also, there is no tab on our progress. Being aware of our progress gets us through the process. Tracking age and development of our resolution is the key to keep our resolutions intact for a long time. And finally, the low self-esteem. So, self-esteem, even if it is low, our achievement of these resolution also fails. So, the question has to be asked, what is the needs for resolution? The resolution creates a fresh start effect. So, whenever you try to do something and you overpower it, or even let's say you start something anew, that gives you a boost and kind of a motivation to keep it throughout. And also, after completion, you feel better. You don't feel bad of not achieving the same. So what is the best way to make sure that we achieve our resolutions this year? So what can we do something different? So probably you can use the SMART technique to overcome the inhibitions of your goal. So SMART, as the abbreviation goes, S is specific. So let's consider an example. Let's say weight loss is your target this year. So don't have something like losing 10 kilos or 15 kilos. Plan it accordingly, like let's say start with 2 kilos a month or probably 1 kilo every 15 days. So this becomes more specific to your monthly or your daily goals. M, measurable. So if weight loss is our resolution this year, now write it down. How do you like to achieve this? Something like running for 20 minutes every day, eating less carbs in the night, and so on. A, achievable. Too big steps too fast can be frustrating. So to lose your weight, you have to have a goal that is under your control. Let's say hypothetically your height is 172 centimeters. So the ideal weight should be somewhere close to 65 to 72 kilos. So if you weigh 86, then you should keep a target of 65 or 72. Then don't just focus on 65. Initially, focus on 83 kilos in the first week and slowly start achieving until unless you reach to the goal of 72. R, relevant. Ask this question, does this goal really matter to you? Let's say that you were forced to do this. Let's say the weight loss is forced upon you to do this. Then probably it might not work for more than a month or a week. The more stressed you are about achieving the goal, the less confident you are in achieving it at the end of the day. So if you bring life-changing structure, that is enforcing the resolution, then you are fighting the change. And this is the problem with resolutions not able to be sticked for a long time. If weight loss is forced onto your head, then this would never be the right target for you. So take a time, write down the important target which you need to achieve in the next few days and slowly escalate it to the next entire year. T, time bound. Like achievable, you should have a time limit or a time strain that gives you room to maneuver. So the time is very important, because if you keep unrealistic timings, then you will never achieve the goal with that seriousness. So even though you have time at your constraint, then that will help you maneuver around the goal and probably help you in achieving it in a better way. So if you consider focusing on small changes, you can have multiple factors escalating to achieve those changes. So considering the fact that weight loss, so don't just focus on the methods of achieving in unidirectional, like let's say just diet or just exercise. Have multifactorial approach, like include exercise, include diet, include fasting, include discipline. So what happens is, even though let's say the diet was not able to be controlled, but you can try to monitor or try to escalate your exercise regime, escalate the fasting season, or probably even getting more discipline into your diet. So this will let you achieve your goal with much more variety. It will also let you achieve the goal within the time bound of what you have been planning for. Well, anyway, you need not wait for an entire new year to set your goals. The better days are every day. So to help you achieve the SMART goals of your targets or the SMART goals, now you need to start accepting the unbound adjustments as a part of the learning process. Instead of abandoning it in between, try to readjust and jump back to achieve them. Do not set up for failures by setting an unattainable goal. Very importantly, focus on the process of goals rather than just the outcomes. For sustainable lifestyle, set a long-term goals. So anything beyond a month or so would always be encouraging for you to take up this challenge. Write down your goals and keep referring whenever it required. So whenever you come back and try to look at them, they will give you a better idea about what exactly was the reason for you to start and what are the plans jotted out. So let me end today's topic with an interesting fact about New Year resolution. In a Sweden research which was analyzed on 1,000 people who took up New Year resolution, 33% of them chose physical health as their resolution, 20% chose to weight loss, 13% chose to eating habits, 9% on their personal growth, and 5% on their mental health and sleep. So the outcome was, of all this 100%, 59% considered their resolution to be very successful, and 47% felt overall success in their life. Wishing you the same success to continue the entire year, and happy 2022. See you around in the same year with much more intriguing life science, health science, and mind science. Thank you for watching. Do subscribe to the channel.